went to the Munich Security Conference and started going on about Brexit, liberation. And of course, the Germans were utterly offended.
I just want you to know that there is at least one country represented here today that will shortly, as a result of a decision we've recently made, be liberated to do free trade deals once again.
I would like to tell to the Foreign Minister of the UK that the word liberation in the history of Europe has a very strong meaning. And in these challenging times we are, talking about liberating Britain from the European Union is just bad taste. Thank you.
I said, come on. I have to say, I hesitate to accuse you of pomposity.
Sort of throwaway lines in speeches, which, like, public school jokes, never translated. And so it left him looking rather idiotic, left him looking like a clown. He didn't mean it that way. I mean, he meant it to be affectionate and chirrupy, but it invariably backfired.
I want to reclaim the English language, if I may.
Late for a group photo on Syria in Brussels, claiming his place in the front row. Boris Johnson was asked at Tory hustings last week, did he bond with his European counterparts?
What relationships did you perhaps forge as Foreign Secretary that you can then take forward? Specific examples of relationships you forged that will help you in this negotiating period?
I certainly know most of the key players, have met them and talked to them.
France's current Foreign Minister is thought not to be a great admirer. Jean-Yves Le Drian last year briefed Boris Johnson about a top-secret meeting of Libyan opposition leaders. Boris Johnson promptly blurted out the news a few days later.
I thought that he was ramshackle, there wasn't enough attention to detail, and the building increasingly found him, just totally exasperating.
Last spring, Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson tweeted his re-election congratulations to Fidesz and Viktor Orban for winning the elections in Hungary. But focus, not mastering detail. But Boris Johnson shows every sign of mastering the immediate electorate that matters. And after high office, winning the highest office later this month.
Come on, chap.
He'd won, and won big. 66% of Tory members in a turnout close to 90%. Boris Johnson has a mandate from them, but massive challenges with Parliament. Jeremy Hunt, in many ways the identikit Tory leader, was defeated by a 2-1 margin. The party chose a showman who gave an acceptance speech no predecessor would have uttered.
There will be people around the place who will question the wisdom of your decision. And there may even be some people here who still wonder quite what they have done. I read in my Financial Times this morning that no incoming leader has ever faced such a daunting set of circumstances, it said. Well, I look at you this morning and I ask myself, do you look daunted? Do you feel daunted? I don't think you look remotely daunted to me. And we know the mantra of the campaign that has just gone by. In case you've forgotten it, you probably have. It is deliver Brexit, unite the country and defeat Jeremy Corbyn. And that is what we're going to do. I know some waggles already pointed out that deliver, unite and defeat was not the perfect acronym for an election campaign, since unfortunately it spells dud. But they forgot the final E, my friends, E for energise. And I say to all the doubters, dude, we are going to energise the country. We're going to get Brexit done on October the 31st. We're going to take advantage of all the opportunities that it will bring in a new spirit of can-do. And we are once again going to believe in ourselves and what we can achieve. And like some slumbering giant, we are going to rise and ping off the guy ropes of self-doubt and negativity. With better education, better infrastructure, more police, fantastic full-fibre broadband sprouting in every household, we are going to unite this amazing country.
Boris Johnson has said privately he doesn't want to be seen as Britain's Trump. But across the Atlantic, the man himself reacted to the news, saying Boris Johnson may be just that, and maybe teaming up with the Brexit party.
Have a really good man is going to be the Prime Minister of the UK now, Boris Johnson. Good man. He's tough and he's smart. They're saying Britain Trump. They call him Britain Trump, and people are saying that's a good thing. That they like me over there. That's what they wanted. That's what they need. That's what they need. He'll get it done. Boris is good. He's going to do a good job.
Bet on that.
I think Nigel.
The hair. The ego.
I'm like a very smart person.
The rampageous diplomacy.
America first.
Outrageous remarks.
Did you really call the French turds?
Well, I have no recollection of this.
They are a mirror image in certain ways, and we know Donald Trump likes what he sees in the mirror.
We look fantastic, and I mean really fantastic.
We have a really good man is going to be the Prime Minister of the UK now, Boris Johnson.
A big thumbs up from the president this morning.
He's tough and he's smart. They're saying Britain Trump. They call him Britain Trump, and people are saying that's a good thing. That they like me over there. That's what they wanted. That's what they need. That's what they need. He'll get it done. Boris is good. He's going to do a good job.
So now they're chummy. Before, they chafed. Only 3.5 years ago, Donald Trump laid in to London.
We have places in London and other places that are so radicalized that the police are afraid for their own lives.
Then Mayor Boris Johnson fired back.
So I think he's betraying a quite stupefying ignorance that makes him frankly unfit to hold the office of president.
It could get awkward. So what's next? More hand-holding? Most urgently, there'll be friction on Iran, unless Boris Johnson comes around to US thinking. Don't bet, then, on a blonde bromance. As Theresa May discovered, the president can turn in a flash.
We cannot hope to govern an independent nation. We cannot hope to have an independent democracy in this country as long as we are members of the EU. So vote Leave, my friends. Vote Leave. Campaign with all your might and all your heart between now and June the 23rd. Let's take back control of this democracy.